I'm Dylan at Western Bikeworks, and this is our Bikepacking Tool Roll Essentials. As part of our bikepacking video series in collaboration with our friends at bikepackersmagazine.com, we put together a list of all the essential tools you might want to keep in your tool roll. If you saw our tire casing repair video, we alluded to the tool roll. We have the chrome large tool roll here, made right here in the USA in Chico, California. Great tool roll from Chrome. And we also collaborated with Donnie Kolb of Velodirt and Oregon Bikepacking.com to come up with a list of the essential tools you'd want to take in your tool roll if you're going to be out bikepacking for a couple of days up to a week or so. So let's look at what we have in the tool roll. So let's look at all the individual tools. Now, some bikepackers, tourers will carry a lot more gear than this, but this is considered sort of the bare essentials. You're going to have flat tires. It's just kind of a fact of life. So we need a couple tire levers. We have the Pedro's tire levers here. Spare tube, between 1 and 3 spare tubes, but you're going to also want to bring a patch kit. There are the conventional self-vulcanizing patch kits, and then also this is the glueless patch kits, just like a glorified sticker. They're probably not as effective as the traditional self-vulcanizing patches. They take up less space, a little less messy, and they're faster to apply. And then a tire boot to deal with any sidewall cuts that could cause the tube to pooch out of that casing cut. And then we also have a couple spare master links. These are the SRAM power links in case your chain breaks in the middle of nowhere. You need to be able to put that back together. So we have some spare master links and also some spare bolts. These are in a variety of diameters and thread pitches to match your fender, your rack, all the accessory mounts that you have on your bicycle. So spare bolts are pretty essential. And then also zip ties. You can use that to repair pretty much anything in the field, in addition to duct tape that we have wrapped around the barrel of our Lazine mini floor pump. So you are going to need to pump some kind of inflation device. You want to carry CO2, that's fine. I think that's a little bit indulgent, a little bit heavy, and also now you have these spent CO2 cartridges you need to pack out. And then a rag and some chain lube. If you're going to be out in the middle of nowhere, you're going to have to do some periodic maintenance on your drivetrain, clean and re-lubricate your chain to make sure that things are in good working order. And then, of course, the essentials. We have our standard ham unit here in case we feel the bonk coming on and it's about 30 miles to the next food stop. And some kind of multi-tool. This happens to be one from Crank Brothers. Has a whole bunch of tools in here, including spoke wrenches, a chain tool, and then all the hex wrenches in the common sizes. We have a Torx fitting for disc brakes and the like, and there are also a lot of derailleurs now that are using Torx fittings for the limit screws. And then we also have flat and Phillips screwdrivers on there, and it comes with this little sleeve that prevents things from banging around, maybe abrading the tube and compromising that. As I mentioned before, this is not an exhaustive collection. There are lots of tours and bikepackers that carry a lot more stuff than this, but this represents the essentials that you're going to want to have to be able to get out of any nasty situation out there in the middle of nowhere. Have any questions about bikepacking tool essentials or anything else? Give us a call or visit us at westernbikeworks.com.